Greetings, everybody. Oh, we are up and running. A great day. Pretty stoked. Whew, lots to cover. We got 16, 17 stories to get through. It's going to be a busy one. Wanted to say hi to everybody in the chat before we get started, because I'm not sure how much time we'll have as we roll through. Let's start first with Andy Masterson's going to be watching us on the replay. Of course, we have Judicon joining us this morning, as well as the great Captain Trek. Good to see you, my friend. Looks like we have Dr. Dragon in the house, along with Spider Unlimited. Great to see you, my friend. Cosmic Squirrel is checking in from the cosmos. And of course, we have Olaf Von S. Great to see you, my friend. One Man Show says, greetings and salutations. Indeed, my friend, it's great to see you. We've got Liger Fan out there in the world, along with Low Spec Linux Laptop. Good to see you. Terry Rose is out there in the world, checking the markets for us, and I appreciate that very much. We've got just another red shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. Let's see who else rolls in the door. We've got the Cheese Factor and Brahma Bull. That's right, Brahma and I'll be hanging out tonight on the Thursday Throwdown on Comics Division's channel. Pretty stoked for that. Let's see, what else do we have here? Who else has rolled through the door? Looks like we've got Catsith saying, hello. Indeed. Critizable, the Rainbow Knight is here along with Rob Altus. And, of course, a few other folks rolling in like D. Bud Martin. Good to see you, my friend. Vince Womack says, good morning, everybody. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I think I already said hello to Vince. What's going on, Vince? Vince saying hi to everybody out there. Got a few other folks rolling in the door, including Theme Park Casual. Good to see you. Well, as we scroll down, try to catch up. The ever lovely Six is in the house. Yes, she is. We've got Master Sidearms here with us, as well as my buddy Zach, Brightest Day, also known as Science Fiction Audiobooks. That's cool. We've got Trav 101 making it in from the UK, along with Morgan King and John Riker saying, hi, dude. Hello back. The lovely Tina Beebe is joining us this morning, as is Izaj Melody. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see, as we roll through, rolling, make that chatter rolling. Executive producer Sol Leibowitz is saying, good morning, CC. Well, good morning to you, and happy Thursday indeed. Sean Estep is also joining us. Good to see you, my friend. We've got Carrie's saying, hello and low indeed. Rod Thunderheart is in the house. But guess what, folks? Here we go. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. That's right, we've got a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. 16, 17 stories if we can get through them all, so I have to speak very quickly today. Are you ready? Here we go. First and foremost, let's start with Musquatch. That's right, it's continuing on. Twitter is posting a solid Q1 results as far as the number of users. It hit 229 million, but at the same time, it had a very dismal reporting on the advertisement side, at least in regards to revenue. And that doesn't surprise anybody. And that's probably why the board decided, hey, let's pass this thing off to Musk. So let's see what happens with that. I know that Twitter's been a better place over the last few days. I don't know if any of you have noticed that, but it's been a good time as far as I'm concerned. Moving on, we have NBC Universal boss Jeff Schell. He's talking about the Netflix noise and how it helps to validate the way that Peacock is structured with their path and their multiple tiers, including their ad support. Because if you watch today's video on my channel, we talk about ad support tier coming to Netflix, maybe 2. It's hard to say, but do check out the video. Lots of information there. I think a lot of people are waking up to the fact that the economy super sucks, but more on that later. Comcast delivers a strong Q1 result overall. It's not necessarily because of Peacock. It's more because of the linear television stuff and the things that happened like the Super Bowl and the Olympics. I think Comcast Universal is one of the few that have been managing to stay out of political fray, which has probably helped them be successful in the recent future. Let's just put it in those terms. Of course, moving on, we have Jurassic World Dominion. It was basically the closeout for the show over at the CinemaCon. The CinemaCon has been going on for several days now. Lots of great things there. A lot of the audience members were impressed with the intro footage that was shown during this particular event. Of course, we also had the Minions showing up at CinemaCon, and you had the voice of Gru, Steve Carell, there saying, "I am in love with you," or however he does that voice. I think it's amazing. But this is another thing that we could be looking forward to, more Minions, which I'm on board for. Now, during the course of CinemaCon, a stranger walked up on stage and handed an envelope marked personal and confidential to Olivia Wilde during a presentation. Oddly similar to what happened with the slap, right? Well, apparently that was legal custody papers being served by Jason Sudeikis, or the service that had been hired by his attorneys to basically take over control of the kids. This was done in a very weird public way. I'm not sure Sudeikis is going to appreciate that from his lawyers, right? CNN Plus is ending 1 day earlier. No, take that back. 2 days earlier. This is your last chance to check out all the great programming that CNN Plus had to offer. Oh, wow. Johnny Depp's ex-agent, a guy that worked for him at CAA, talked specifically about the Shroud of Mystery being pierced, and that essentially costing him his Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. And you know what? Nobody can refute that. In fact, it's kind of been widely reported in the industry. We'll see how this plays out. But for the most part, man, there's only one side looking very bad in this, and it's the bed pooper. It's the bed pooper. Rust investigation has continued. There were a lot of things revealed, including this video. This is a clip from the video here we're seeing on screen that was taken from body cam from a detective who was interviewing the armorer. And essentially during the course of that, if you want to read through here, they really don't know where the live round came from. In fact, it's quite possible, and it's not far-fetched now, that it was planted. Kind of strange that a round that would almost always exclusively be essentially a blank per se, right, not a live round, would suddenly be something that essentially was live. This is a very strange tale. We are not at the end of it yet. And not only that, the trigger discipline from Mr. Baldwin, you can see it in one of these video clips, his fingers on that trigger. He did intend to pull it. He may have. Justin Lin's Fast X has actually put Universal in a very strange position. They're going to have to pay a director to come in and rescue this mess. Reports vary as to why he left this. We'll have to see what happens there, but they have to get him replaced in the next couple of days because it's all set to shoot, and they need to start shooting right away. We're going to have to take a look at what this looks like down the road, but this could be a disaster for that franchise. And despite Netflix's stumble, Hollywood streaming content spend may actually increase in the near term. In fact, they anticipate that this year alone, in 2022, the streaming services combined will have spent more than $140 billion on streaming content. And again, you're going to see a lot more around these types of stories going forward, because you're going to start to see studios spend far less than that, including Disney, who keeps upping and upping and upping their game, which is bananas, right? In fact, right now, Netflix staffers are voicing their frustrations and their fears because they think there are going to be massive cutbacks there at the platform, not to mention the fact that they're losing value on their stock options as the minutes tick away. We are still seeing a lot of these big tech entities have major problems, and Wall Street's actually calling it out now, saying big tech is falling back to earth. At least it has been over the course of the last week. The economy shrank by 1.4% in the last quarter. One more quarter, we're officially in a recession. I don't know if anybody knows what that looks like. And of course, shares of Facebook parent Meta actually soared despite their poor revenue performance and their poor growth of their subscriber base. I didn't get to everything. We had a lot more to cover, but look, I'm out of time. Still had stories. I'll do better tomorrow. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Thanks all for being here. I really do appreciate it. My channel is under attack. Well, maybe not, but I need as much support as you can possibly give me. This support, I really appreciate all of my great members for the channel. We've got Thursday Throwdown coming up tonight. Lots of other great content. Midnight's Edge just released another great video on the AHDP stuff and some other things. Check that one out. Check out today's video. I will see you in other places today. I appreciate you more than you could ever know.